All right, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy Zell, and welcome back to Get Right or Get Wrong. Make sure you hit that sub button on the way through the door. So, I posted Ben did a video about this, but like I said, I'm not really the type to just get on something real fast because we got to get all the facts ironed out. So, I will say this before anything: if you are one-sided, if you are biased, don't even hit the comments, bro. Don't even watch the video. Just go ahead and roll. Just go ahead and roll right now. Because I'm seeing too many videos of people talking about this situation, and it's clear they did not watch this whole thing. They just seen when them two was arguing. So I see a lot of people listening with their feelings instead of their ears and watching with their eyes. So today, nigga like me, we gonna break it down. Sometimes you gotta dumb it down for niggas. So right here, I got a paper that say Anton, I got one that say Corey. I'm going to mark on this paper every time somebody says something out of pocket and how one mark led to another person's name. So it's clear. We got two different types of men out here. Or three. Third one is the gay, but they ain't in here. You know what I'm saying? We got one nigga that's really operating off of, it seemed to me, like emotion, and one is operating out of logic. That's what it seemed like. And I am a fan of both of these dudes. I can show you I'm subscribed to Corey. I'm subscribed to Anton Daniels. So I'm just coming in here with straight up, all right, this is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm seeing. A lot of niggas is talking because they don't like Corey. And a lot of niggas is talking because they don't like Anton. Instead of actually figuring out what led to what happened with them two. So we about to break it down. I think I'm going to have probably the most dumb it down shit reaction out of anybody. Hold on. My bad, I had got a phone call. But yeah, let's get into it. Like I said, I got a paper that say Anton and Corey. I'm going to tally anytime something wild got said.
True.
5150 in the house. Is this the first or the second show of the year?
Second.
Second show of the year, we jumping it on. Y'all already know what's up. I'm Corey Holcomb, eating these cherry sours I shouldn't be eating. This is Darlene or OG Ortiz, for people who don't know.
Thank you for that. Oh, my God. Not the full thing.
I was on time. I'm going to just say that.
Hey,
Yes,
we
it is.
expected it. I already knew. That's why I got here almost on time.
I was on time.
My man, you dig what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know, we said he was coming. Anton in the house. Hey, man, let me tell you something. I'm so glad you here. Because people need to see a clash like this. Not a clash within something bad, just people who got something to say, like what you say and what I say. I think it's going to be interesting.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really interesting.
See how everything smiles at Hallmark cards? Because both of them, they both equally know they don't really rock with each other like that. They don't see eye to eye on stuff. But I don't think there's no hate. But I wanted to play it from the beginning because I see a lot of y'all niggas reacting to the fight part. Like, do you even know what led to that?
We had a great conversation, too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great
I
conversation.
buttered it up. So
You don't need to butter.
I made sure that
me.
sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to butter.
We still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here so Darlene can have something to do after the show that she'll be proud of.
Oh, brother. Too old. That man don't want this.
Well, I know
Your
that.
chat think they tough.
Who
I
cares?
noticed
They
that.
think they tough?
They think they tough.
Yeah. They be out there.
They not that tough.
Uh-oh.
We
You
seen
charging them up.
we seen
Uh-oh, here we
we
go.
seen
Yeah.
worse. You know, I don't pay attention to niggas that don't got no profile picture.
You know what?
I agree with that because there's a lot of you niggas that be coming in my YouTube comments talking crazy. No profile picture, or you got a picture of Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse or a foot or an apple. Like, you already showing me what type of time you on. You a coward.
always
I
hate
promise to
motherfuckers
God,
talk,
bro.
And they scared to step forward.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like,
Somebody
oh,
said-
okay.
We don't.
Sorry, like I said, this reaction video. I'll also go through the same thing on my Instagram. I got like 5,000 something people because I went viral. But you would get one punk ass nigga to say something, and he got 2 followers and 0 posts. Got the most to say. These them same niggas that be in these comments.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said, what Craig had, he on time out. Craig had a show, fool.
That's right.
Craig going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
We gonna try?
there's so much to say. I gotta ask you this, just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics, because that ain't what the show
We
about.
gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons? I'm talking
that's a
about
part
this
of the
nation,
game.
the U.S.
That's the part of the game.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand. Do you think?
Everybody done been conquered. Slavery didn't exist way before we ever came in here. So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like what? Give me an example.
like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
Yeah, the transatlantic slave trade.
You a smart man.
Right. I studied it. I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people were
sold by
robbed.
Africans.
They what?
They were sold by Africans.
You saying all the people were sold by Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
They just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
Okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people,
Why you laughing? He's trying to educate you on something, dog. And that could be a form of disrespect. I'm not going to tally that on my paper right now, but if you laughing off something, I'm trying to tell you something, that's a form of disrespect. Like, what you laughing? I'm trying to be serious right now.
you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life. We don't even like each other.
So can I? That's
a fact too. That is a fact. That is. Like a lot of these people, leaders, big racists. It ain't nothing wrong with sticking with your own people and saying this and that and the other, but don't act like somebody not go here and look at you some type of way. Like Dr. Umar, big time racist. You know what I'm saying? Snow bunnies never, black queens forever, and all that shit. I mean, he has the right to say that, but that is racist. It is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got Tariq Nasheed. You got it's too many people, and these is like the people that the black community really look up to. Roland Martin. What's the black chick name everybody love? She a liberal. Y'all know the black chick. I forgot her name. It's not on my mind right now. But a lot of them are kind of low-key racist. Like always trying to seem like we're victims of something. Like, what are you talking about?
Ask you a question.
No, hold on. Let's stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people.
A lot of people don't know that.
That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is,
was slavery in the United States before?
Slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world.
Now let's stop that, because the thing that be having me tripped out sometimes with people is people are actually talking as if they were a slave. That's why I get triggered when I hear people talking about, oh, this job is slavery. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? So when you quit that job, they chased you with dogs. When you got caught, they cut off a limb. When they caught you, you got turned to strange fruit. That's what happened when you quit the job or told them what you're not going to do at work, because people love to do that. I ain't come here to do that today. Try that back in real slavery days. Got your ass whacked. You ain't doing what? Wow. Put him over here. Chop that off. Do this. Oh, you know how to read? Put them over here. Chop this off.
That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, then this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you need?
What do y'all want?
What
Like,
do we want?
cause y'all complaining about it over and over again, and I'm trying to understand what is it that y'all looking for. What is gonna help
over
y'all?
a whole thing that has happened?
Because I'm solutions oriented, and I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through.
That's true what Corey said. Most of the black people have been through something, have been through a situation. But Anton is saying you're complaining about something you never been through. Like people talk about, oh, I'm tired of everybody treating me like a slave. Like, how do you even know what that means? You saw a movie about it. Were you in shackles? Were you personally in shackles? Do you know somebody personally that had these on their ankles or on their wrists or around their neck? You don't know? Stop it.
Like,
You've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't
And so-
understand. What are you saying? Like,
Because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes, definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
That is the truth. That's the uncomfortable truth that people don't want to accept. It's the truth. This is not an opinion. It's a fact. Look at all the gangs around the world. And I believe in the proximity. So I will put that there. Your proximity, you most likely going to beef with people you around. So most people would be around each other is black. But then you do have neighborhoods where there's a mixed crowd. Like, I'm on the east side of Cleveland. Way more blacks around here. So niggas gonna get into it. But on the west side, you got Asians, blacks, whites, definitely the Hispanics. They definitely over there. But guess who ride on each other the most on the west side? The blacks. They don't fuck with nobody else. I'm telling you this. Like I said, it's more likely to happen on the east side of my city, but on the west side, it's diversitized as fuck. But them niggas still getting down on each other. I'm from 1900. I'm from BME. You know, you can beef with them Mexicans and that white and that age. You can beef with them too. They don't do that.
Do you
That's a
understand,
fact.
Do you understand that it's made like that on purpose? The position,
It's the system.
that-
The system
position
against
that-
us. I got it.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in,
Who was my people?
black people, do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think
claim-
something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with
Black
that.
is a.
Okay, so right here, Corey don't like the answer that Anton gave him. He can, if we living in a world now that everybody is claiming to be something that they're not, and we accept that, but you can't accept the fact that he say he a Christian first. You got women out here saying they men. You got men saying they women. You got people identifying as a dog. You got people identifying as a. I see a person like had a full costume somewhere. I think it was China. I forgot how much money he spent on it to say he was a dog. If that's what they want to be or claim, it is what it is. Ain't that the world we living in now? So you don't like the answer he gave you. Say I'm a Christian first. Me personally, I would have like I'm a human. I don't care what color you are. That blood gonna be red. That shit gonna be brown, spinach, or might be clay colored, like Dave Chappelle said. We sneeze, we get sick, and all that. The difference is hey, one race was a little bit more violent than us back in the day. I still say they are, but I'm just saying, like, you can't get mad because he don't want to identify as black.
construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's why you start
brown
believing it.
then.
No.
Maybe
We
I'm
not
brown.
brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
We not none. For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus first. I don't claim none of that other shit. You not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black?
Okay.
And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay. Well, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people that have looked at me and threw me licks. But I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
That is true. That is true. That is true. Very true. That's why me personally, I'm on some spiritual stuff. Like I said, I try not to really get into religions and politics, all like that. But when I was a kid, I used to watch these movies, and I seen that everybody was putting this cross up like this was a big thing. Because I'm young, I'm a sponge, we all sponges. But I'm like, I'm thinking the cross is a good thing. But when I'm coming up watching these movies, I seen that people that hated people that look like me burn a cross in the front yard. I didn't look at that cross the same sense. I'm like, that means it's coming to me in a hateful way. Like, yeah, let me put this in front of your yard. This should scare you because it's on fire. Get out of my town. You're not welcome here. So I ain't look at the cross the same back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, I don't know.
Nope.
Okay, so
We was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
you say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
Wow.
I studied you.
This is why.
So, like, that's what I'm saying. You got to really watch with your eyes and listen with your ears instead of your heart. So, Anton made that comment because he like, hey, well, if you don't identify as yourself as being black, I find that as a problem. So I'm like, that's somewhat of a jab at Anton. So his jab back at him. Like, oh, okay, well, you know, you're kind of racist.
I'm racist. I don't know a lot of racism in me. But maybe
Absolutely.
you can show me something I don't know.
We're going to get there.
Why I wanted
We'll
you
get
guys
there.
to start the show off in your own like.
No.
I
When
don't wanna-
Brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things,
Yeah,
but
we
I
talked about
believe
that.
we can have a conversation like men. It's like a
Absolutely.
lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But
Both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed. I'm not.
And
blind
I
or
have the
stupid.
hopes that I'm going to get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah, because I don't
really
know
do.
nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker.
Correct.
That's who I am.
I'm with it.
I don't like slick motherfuckers.
That's the first thing we agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But I get labeled all the time. I was talking to a young lady on the phone the other day, and she said, "I know you hate the what's the lady who calls herself a doctor? I'm blanking right now.
Oh,
Right.
my God.
Dr. Bryant." And I'm like, I don't hate nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything, and I listened to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter, and I don't know how to get money. But anyway, coincidentally, today I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get money.
Facts.
Well, you see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. That's what I'm saying.
So, yeah, I like the word he just used, logic. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Because like I said, they agreeing, they disagreeing, it is what it is. There's no heated stuff right here. Nothing going on. Like I said, I still don't have no tally marks on here. I'm keeping it up. Again, we not watching no 5-minute clip, 10-minute clip. We're watching from start to the point to Anton left the building. The rest, I'm going to leave that alone. But we going to start from the beginning to when Anton actually left the building.
It's like the stuff you said, and you know, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
And it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. God damn it.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
no, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people. Like,
Did we not see the movie Undercover Brother? It's so many movies of the black people hating the white people. That is a fact. Even Indian people, well, I won't say all, but you know, they're called the white people white devils and stuff like that. Yes, you can be fucking racist. As a black person, you can be racist. I got family members that openly say, I ain't gonna lie, I'm racist as fuck, man. I don't like white people. I had an ex that said it. I don't like white people. When I see him, I get mad. And I used to ask, like, why are you getting mad? Did they do something to you? Did they hurt you? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I just think about all these movies I saw. Oh, okay, there we go. They hit your emotions. I got you. Because like I said, I don't even know how many more slavery movies do we need. We have enough, but of course they go keep coming out. But yeah, I feel like they keep putting these movies out to remind us that we were slaves. I'm like, most of the people who we putting the movies out be black people. It's crazy. I don't know, man. But yeah, I absolutely believe, I don't care a fuck what race you are. You can be racist. I believe that.
straight up hate white people. And it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare.
That's
they
a
would
fact.
be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true racism a system that controls access to, you know?
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
we can't make sure white people don't get access to certain schools and you know, programs and things like that.
the main way that they
You need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite
But
honest.
see, that's what
we'll
I was
get
going to say.
that.
Y'all,
We'll get to that.
that's the argument that black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people. So it's
That right there don't make sense to me personally. I'm not saying they don't hold no weight. Me, a racist is I don't like a person because of their race or skin color. That is a racist right there.
supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wound up becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him. Literally.
Facts.
And he was basically being taken down by black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James, who was the, you know, in New York, Fawny Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris.
Look at. Oh shit! Look at Darlene. Let's rewind that one more time, cause she know that nigga tell the truth.
All of those are black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris.
Look at this.
Months before they actually started this campaign.
She know that shit the truth, but Corey don't want to hear that. A lot of black people don't want to hear that, but it's the fucking truth.
During the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct and if it's all about white people and all of the energy is going towards a person that black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America.
That's true too.
But we champion Barack.
You could Google, if you don't believe me or him, go on Google images and put in Trump with black people. You gonna see him with Muhammad Ali. What's the other dude? Don King. I'm talking about back when pictures was in black and white. You gonna see Trump with a lot of black people. I don't know fucking racists that want to be around black people. I don't even want to drink out the same beer as this motherfucker. I don't want to touch the right doorknob. I don't want to drink out the same water fountain. I don't want to be in the same room with them. You think a racist want to be in a picture with a person they don't like? Y'all remember Bad Boys 2 when they kidnapped the one Klansman and shit like that? And Martin was on that nigga like this, say cheese. He's like, don't you know this digital? Man, next time we had you on the TV, you gonna be in the next Puff Daddy video. He said, all right, I'll tell you anything. Because he didn't want his other people and the little the shit with the whited hood. I'm trying to be careful what I say on here. He didn't want them to see that picture. That is a real racist. I don't even want to be in a picture with this person. I don't like them. I'm racist. They're black. They're this, they're that. That is a fucking racist. Now, when you got people talking about, well, you gotta have some type of power. No. It's some truth to that, but I'm saying racist is I don't like the person because of their race, skin color, or whatever. They not me. All y'all beneath this race. That's a racist.
Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with
Yup.
who?
Barack Obama and
Facts.
his wife.
Facts. Look at Darlene. She keeps shaking her head. She
fuck
know.
with him. As a culture, we champion him. We
See, it's
absolutely do,
true.
and he didn't give y'all.
And probably Corey also probably didn't like that too. That Darlene, you agreeing with this nigga? You supposed to be on my side. You on my show. I'm just telling people, really watch this shit. Before the little argument popped off and Anton walked out, and y'all can see what truly led to him walking out. I watched the whole thing.
Shit except for gay marriage.
You know I know that. That's why.
Yup. That's the only thing I think Obama gave you was a cell phone, a little prepaid cell phone, Obamacare, and gay marriage. What else did he do? And he did a good job on the border control. He did. I give Obama that. The same thing that people was cheering, yay, Obama. Trump doing the same exact shit Obama did. Oh, he's a racist. He did the same. You can Google this too. Obama deported way more illegal immigrants than Trump did. Sometimes it ain't nothing, man. You ain't got to be on the internet to look up corn and new rap videos. This little system, your phone, got everything you need to your answers. Will it be 100% correct? No. But that type of stuff, Obama was sending them out of here. I think the difference is it wasn't on camera. Trump, like, let me show you how I get down. He put the camera here. He got a different type of swag. He wants you to see his results. He wanted to let you know he kept his word.
I ain't
Vote,
arguing with you
Anton?
on this
So
point.
absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know?
Now he don't. Now another thing, Corey don't like that. What he just said. A lot of black people do not like when a black person say we Republican, we conservative, or even independent. You ain't no Democrat? No, nigga. I was one. I'm an independent now, me personally, and I lean a little bit more to the right. I don't agree with everything that the right do. But the left got a lot of shit that I'm not fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with. I don't hate them. I'm not one of those type of dudes. Oh, fuck you because you... Bro, if you that, you that. You that, you that. Want to have a beer? Want to have a blunt? Want to smoke one? We ain't got to be enemies because we got difference in religion or politics. We cool. Like, nigga, I don't see how that... Let's not even focus on that. We rock with each other, though. We cool. Now fire that blunt up, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Like, that's it.
I'm a
don't
I'm a
like
straight up,
I know
up
who he
and
is, but I
down
don't like him.
Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of black people. It's the original
What are you laughing at? He's trying to have a conversation. Ain't y'all podding? Ain't that what he here for, to talk?
party of black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you
Right,
what
are you
it
saying you
stands
don't fuck
for.
with the, you don't fuck with the backdoor shit?
I don't.
I don't either.
See, they agree with each other right there.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
because there's some backdoor Republicans.
and we
I know.
were taught
we'll
by
talk
our
about it.
parents.
Come on.
We were
And that's another thing Corey liked to do. You know, let's have a serious conversation without you bringing up the backdoory and stuff. Come on, man. He trying to have a serious talk with you. You know what I'm saying? And yes, there are gays on both parties. That is a fact. Yeah. But y'all having a serious talk right now. But I see what Corey was going. Oh, I guess he trying to tell Anton it ain't just Democrats that's into that. There's some Republicans. That's true too. But like, let's talk right quick.
Taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for.
That's true too.
Regardless of the agendas that they push. Regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities. Regardless of how many people, how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a
He agreed. See, everybody need to pay attention to this, man.
very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say it's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that
And see, shout out to my uncle. I don't know if you watch my show, Unc. Unc is just like Corey. He feels there's no difference in the parties. I get it. Different wings of the same bird. But if it was clearly not a difference, Corey, why you think these people is at each other next on the fucking internet? One, because the government wants that. Two, because there is a difference. The Republicans and the conservatives don't rock with the men in the women's bathroom, letting men fight in women's sports and all the other shit they got going on, putting it on kids, letting them cut off body parts real early. The conservatives and Republicans like, we ain't fucking with none of that. So that's clearly there is a difference. Clearly.
it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you this.
That's the fundamental difference.
I'm going to tell you this. And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
I understand that.
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do or they allow him to do.
We know who run the world. We ain't, like I said, I lost my last channel with that, and I wasn't even speaking on that. I just listened to a song and not be knocked down. But if you day one of me, you know why my first channel got knocked down, and it had something to do with the people who really running shit.
Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if ain't nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're going to keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you understand voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it.
I heard everything you said. I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate in local.
Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power.
He was just trying to explain to you, just cut him off saying it's sucker shit. Are we not paying attention? Are we not watching and listening to what's going on right now?
Power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
Boom. That's disrespectful. Not only is you calling Anton a sucker, you calling everybody in the world who think our vote matters, we calling us suckers. Starting to go a little left. Pay attention.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Now, how did Anton just get this point just right now? See, I feel like I got to talk to niggas like that, and that's sad. I'm not trying to say niggas are stupid, but, you know, how did Anton just get this point? He said voting is for suckers. Now he combats that and say, you an ignorant ass nigga. So they lightweight throwing jabs at each other. But who threw the first jab?
I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
People
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote, and
I'm
it's
gonna
so
show
funny.
up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant.
We had Republican presidents, we had Democratic presidents.
You're not even
we in
hearing
the
what I'm
same
saying.
joint.
Exactly. You're not hearing what he's saying. Let him land. Let him land, gang.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if
It
it's
matters.
local.
It
I don't,
matters.
if you
It
vote,
absolutely
that
matters.
means you in line.
No, if you
vote, you in line. Why did our ancestors, I don't even like talking like that. If it didn't matter, if they were suckers, why did they fight to have us get our rights to vote? Corey, come on, gang.
vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your
That's what it first-
ancestors
it's so funny to me.
didn't do it like this. Because
yo-
people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's a
It's
war.
all sucker shit
It's
going
a
on.
war every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem.
It's
We
here.
need physical wars.
It's not.
Until
It's our
motherfuckers ready to
ignorance.
jump it off,
It's not.
we gonna always
It's
be
not.
talking.
It's
But
not.
see, real gladiators don't talk. Real
No, it's
gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what need to be done.
Who
But
are you under control by?
It ain't, you under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that
I
ICE
wanna know
agent
who
was
these-
able to shoot that
I want to
woman?
know who these. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
But see, I'm on
You
the
missing
streets.
it.
I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the
I'm in
ICE
Detroit.
agents or whatever.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money.
Disrespect again. Like whoop-de-doo. Go give Corey another point. Because this, come on, man.
In my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't
Well,
hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said.
Corey, you know why that woman got shot, or you trying to act like you don't know? This was hard to watch. Like I said, I love both these niggas. You know what I'm saying? But when I watched it, I'm looking like, okay, shit coming out that, I didn't know,
But here's the truth. We know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
Of course not. You dead. If you get killed by the cops, what can you do? You're in the upper room at this point. You're done. Now, if he's talking about the consequences, there's some cops that get away with that shit. That's a fact. And there's some that actually went to jail. More do rot out free, though. So I'll give Corey that. Like, ain't nothing you can do about it. So that's true about it. But if you talk about as of a people, can we do something about it? Pretty much no. The plan is stop spending our money with certain people, but nobody's ever going to fall into that plan because you're going to have to spend money on something. But at the end of the day, no, you can't do nothing about it when you got shot. So yeah, Corey's right on that.
God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I
This
said?
is so insane.
Is that what I said?
This
I
is
said when the
so
cops
insane.
shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it. Like,
I'm gonna answer your question.
okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No.
Wait. See how Corey hearing this shit the wrong way. Anton is making an example, but being that he said all black people are stupid, Corey like, well, hold on, what? Are you saying white people stupid? It doesn't matter what race he's talking about, man. He's just putting it out here like, hey, you trying to say all cops are fucked up, and they're not, and he's saying like that's equivalent to saying all black people are fucked up. They're not. But Corey just flipped that into something else and say, do you say this? Like, hold on, bro. This taking a turn somewhere else. What we doing?
I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time,
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No. You're not. I
don't think you
white
got
people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I don't.
That is the truth. That is the truth. I've been listening to Corey about damn near 10 years, and I got hip to Anton 5 years ago. So I've been listening to Corey longer than Anton. When I ran into Anton, he rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, what's up with this nigga? But then I started getting older and started actually doing research on what the stuff he was talking about. I'm like, oh, damn, this nigga is right. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me, not just Anton alone, but a lot of stuff in life. It taught me to stop going into stuff with your feelings. Stop talking with your feelings. Stop listening with your feelings. Stop looking at stuff with your feelings and actually use what the fuck your body parts are there for. It's to look and listen. These ain't supposed to go together. It's 5 different senses. But if you basing your life off feelings and something trigger you, oh, it's a wrap, man. You a puppet at this point. Once somebody that's how bullies operate in school. I know what this nigga don't like. He don't like his ear being pulled. So once you pull somebody, he gonna get irritated. He gonna flip out because you done gave him the ammunition. You probably should have just let him pull your ear and swung on this nigga. But don't, you can't swing my ear. You should have just knocked this nigga out. You know what I'm saying? But you taught him what you don't like because you use your feelings.
Liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there because you
What? See, and then you're proving his point earlier when he said you're racist. You just said, well, what about the white man? Are we all listening and watching what's going on right here?
You keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
You don't have a boss, Anton. That is true. But AdSense is technically your boss. That's YouTube. So you don't have a boss, but you do have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of it?
equal accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
That's true.
Saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
You will have to actually be a supporter / fan of Anton to actually catch all his shit. If you're not thoroughly watching them, you're not gonna catch everything he talks about. I done heard this man go in on everybody, even myself. He think niggas with face tattoos are idiots or they dumb. I'm not mad at that because I know I'm not an idiot and I'm not dumb. I got this because life is what you make it. I wanted a face tattoo. You know what I'm saying? I wanted one since I was probably like 12 years old. I got old enough. I didn't even get it when I was 18. I just got this 3 years ago out of respect to my mom because she ain't into that stuff. But let's get back to what I'm saying. I know I'm rambling. But Anton said a lot of stuff that I didn't like about face tattoos. He talked about niggas that's in gangs. They're idiots. They're followers. Now, once upon a time, I participated in gang activity. I'm not going to get mad at Anton for saying that. He has the right to feel how he feel and say what he say. But Corey is like, I feel like you on black people more. But if you're not watching his content all the time, you're not going to see that. You probably go off what a lot of these niggas do. They go off of 30 to 2 minute clips and not know the whole goddamn thing. They used to do that with Kevin Samuels. They did that shit with Charlie Kirk. They did it with so many people will clip out something and then make that what it is. That was not what that is. Somebody can do it to me right now. Clip some shit and then make it sound like I'm saying something else. That's not what it is. And another thing about Anton is he is more focused on his people. He don't really give a fuck about no Indians, that race, that. I'm trying to get my people to get in line because we out here acting the fool. I want us to do better. I want us to see what's really going on. So that if you do feel like he talked more about black people, maybe he does because he wants us to get our act together.
No, you haven't.
I hear you
don't
taking
have,
the.
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
Now, right here, people said that he insulted Corey. No, he did not. Again, you listening with your feelings instead of your ears. He said you don't have the capacity to hear everything I got going on because Corey Holcomb is on tour all the time. He got other stuff going on. Corey ain't gonna have the time to sit down and binge watch Anton to see that he talks about white men and white women and all other race. That's what he said that. So everybody like, oh, he insulted that nigga. No, he's saying that like you don't have the capacity. Cause if we all play video games, if you a person that play a game with guns and you got a backpack on, it say your backpack is too full. What game I play? Cyberpunk. You don't have enough room in here. It's too much going on. You got to either sell this shit or just drop it or disassemble it. You don't have the capacity. It's not enough room. He's saying to Corey, you don't have enough time to listen to all my content for you to hear that I actually talk to everybody. But if you one of these groups and stuff that don't like me, you're going to show all the bad shit that I just talk about these people, which is true. Like I said, I've been rocking with him about 5 and Corey about 10. So I'm familiar with both these dudes.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they
Absolutely.
destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking
you
loud,
talking loud,
and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
No,
and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I
Oh. So that point was for voting is for suckers. The other point was, what I give him that point for? He's clapping when he's trying to tell him something serious. That was disrespectful. So that's that point. He go to third point. You just said you kissed a white man's ass. Look how this tally looking right now.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now.
Anton now. Suck dick of blacks. Cause it's crazy that I gotta do it like this. So, suck dick of blacks came from Corey saying he kissed white man's ass. So this is shit that's throwing me off with niggas. Sucking dick is worse than kissing ass. No, the fuck it's not. He said you suck the dick of black people. Corey straight up said you kiss white man. Make sure I underline that man real good for you. You kiss white man ass. That is a gay insult all day. But he went too far when he said he sucked dicks. Boomerang. You threw it, it came back at you. So don't choose which one is disrespect. They equally disrespectful. I'm sorry, bro. I don't see what else everybody else is hearing and watching right now. I watch this shit. The only reason Anton said he sucked the dick of black people because he said he kissed white man's ass. Tit for tat. See, we trying to have a regular conversation, but now you on the fuck shit. So now I got on the fuck shit right back with you.
You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
See, ain't
homie,
nobody
let me
gonna
tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't
Ain't nobody
suck
gonna
dick.
tell you.
I
Yeah,
don't
you do.
suck
Yeah,
dick.
you do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't.
You suck dick. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So 3 times he told him, hold on, let me put that on paper. He told him he sucked dick 3 times. You underline that. 3 times. Underline.
Suck
You
dick,
doing
homie.
you doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't
Believe me
do
when
that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
seats. Let's switch seats.
Oh, switch seats. Now, for all the hard niggas, body, ride it, whatever you want to call yourself, I'm a street nigga, hood nigga, whatever you want to call yourself. When you see a nigga get up, what time you think it is? Oh, you getting up? You getting up? To me, you ready to work. Correct?
Let's switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie,
I'm sorry, let me put that on the list. Corey gets up. This list ain't looking good, man. It's not. I'm writing this shit down. It's not looking good. Corey is clearly the aggressor here.
I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a.
Let me ask something else for the hood niggas. If a nigga tell you about some sucking dick, how many times he need to tell you before you get up and go ahead and give him that fuck nigga special? How many times? How many times? You gotta hear the 5th time for you to get ready to work? Nigga, if y'all don't stop it, bro.
Fuck about none.
Well, I tell you what. Watch that dick sucking shit, cause that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You
Okay, but that gay shit. Oh, you.
What you mean, okay, but that dick sucking shit? But you just told him he kissed white man ass. What you mean, okay, but no, ain't no okay, but be like, all right, man, my bad. I shouldn't have said you kiss ass. And Anton would have been like, my bad for saying you suck dick.
I don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switching
dick
seats
sucking
don't mean
shit.
to me.
Don't put no
I'm
dick
from
sucking
Detroit,
shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
He said it to you 3 times, gang. You need number 4 to pop off?
All right, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I
don't do no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're not
good.
bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Nigga,
dick
we can put
sucking
the
shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go on our back. I don't give a fuck.
sir.
Anton invites him outside. It don't get no more gangster than that right there. Once you invite me outside, oh, nigga. We can go outside. Versus say it one more time. Nigga done told you the shit 3 times. I'm gonna say it again. Which one homo way? If you a real nigga or whatever, I don't even say you're a real nigga. I'm talking about fundamentals of men. I know too many. I won't say a nigga. I know too many niggas. You got one time to say it to a nigga. Boop, bobby, beep. If Corey wasn't about to get up, why? If Corey wasn't about to do nothing, why get up in my face? That means you want to fight. So that's what initiated Anton to say we can go outside. When you got up, that means you ready to work.
No, sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my mouth.
got a
You
question
running
for
your mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit for
sucking
the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say your time, no, hold on. If you want
I
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you
I'm
want to
saying,
say Anton,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'm gonna let
disrespect
you
me like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you, but don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because you don't know me.
That's logic versus feelings. We're literally seeing logic right here, and we seeing feelings right here. That's why I'm like, when I start seeing the internet and all that shit, I'm like, oh, it really is 2 different types of niggas out here. That's crazy, and both from the hood. Both from the hood. We got Chicago and we got Detroit. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. That's all Midwest love. So me personally, I hated to see this shit. So I think if they would have went smooth, it would have been a lit ass show.
You don't know me. So I'm gonna extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
Did I call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm
You called him an ass kisser. That's calling him out of his name. You called him a white man's ass kisser. That's calling him out of his name, Corey.
telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get disrespected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
Don't.
When you switch seats, that means you ready to do something. I feel what Anton is saying right now. You can't be at the lunch table back in the days and be like, hey, Norman, move. Let me get by this nigga. Hold on. What the fuck you get next to me for? It's time to go. That means you ready to do something. You trying to get close. You trying to get in arm range. Hit range. That's what they call it. Because if Corey really wanted to do something, let's be real, he would have took off right there. You don't need to hear it no more. He done said it 3 times to you. So I hear people say, he ain't say it again. How many times you need to hear this shit, my nigga? Come on.
This my show. This my show.
That's cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
You called him an ass kisser, so yes, that's a threat. Okay, but understand why he called you that, bro.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't
bro.
dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do shit.
Come at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with. See, I
Put the mic down. Give another Corey another one. Oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Put mic down. Now, everybody, what are these for? Talking. Correct? Once I put this down and me and you got an argument, the talking is over. You got up on me, and then you put the microphone down. Getting up on me was one thing, but you put the microphone down, that's telling me ain't no more talking. It's game time. So look what happens when that nigga puts the mic down.
suck dick again, nigga.
We can go out back right now.
Fuck I am.
We can go out back right now. I'm with it.
Here's the invitation. Fuck all the riffraff and all the internet shit. You want me to say it again? Say it again. Nigga, let's skip the bullshit. Nigga, bring your ass on outside, nigga. Bring your ass on outside. I ain't finna talk you to death. I'm not finna talk you to death. Let me add that again. We can go outside 2x. Now I gotta put that 2 times. Anton said it twice to him. We can go outside.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go out back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. No, no,
What's going on? The invitation to the ring was offered. He gave you the golden ticket to the chocolate factory. Pause. Gave the gold ticket to the ring. Let's go. I ain't got to fuck up your show. I ain't got to fuck up your money. I ain't got to fuck up my show or fuck up my money, even though we own your show. We don't have to make each other look crazy on here. We already kind of look crazy right now. But outside, hey, keep them cameras off. We finna run our fade. And the rest could have been just the content. We want to know who was telling the truth, who got knocked the fuck out, who got punched on. We wouldn't know because there wouldn't have been no cameras out there. But yes, Anton didn't say it again. I'll give people that because people keep, I keep seeing that with people. He ain't saying it again. Corey also didn't get up when he was invited outside, which is even worse than saying it again. Nigga, you told me to come outside. That's way worse than that shit. Like, nigga, I'm getting to the meat and potatoes. Fuck all the little side dish that you trying to do. Eat the potatoes again. Eat the green beans again. This nigga like, nigga, the beef is here, the meat outside. What's happening, nigga? That's the main dish. We getting to the point.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, yo,
No, it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way.
Falling for what? You the one that popped it off. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see everything. I'm like, nah, we ain't watching the same shit.
Don't get in the way of 2 niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But
Okay. So the fight is still on the table for what I'm hearing. What Corey just said, we got to go out there later. So the fight's still on the table.
I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation,
we can get back to the conversation. But just know,
I'm not
ain't
listening
no
to none of
dick
that
suckers
shit,
up
bro.
here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get back to the conversation,
long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know.
Bro, you not,
Because that ain't
you
nothing-
not that tough.
See, this is all real. Everybody keep reacting off clips. I am watching the shit. The whole thing. Something going on, we don't know. Maybe somebody trying to intervene. We don't know what's going on.
Everything straight. Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure, for sure. I got a question for bro, though.
And I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said what he said, so I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, question: Given that black people, are on the Democratic plantation, what do you say about the use of Christianity to make slaves out of black people?
And what, today's time or historically?
No, sir. Historically.
Yeah, absolutely. It was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive or negative way. You can weaponize literally anything. Corporate America, for example. You can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people.
Facts.
You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people.
Facts.
And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people.
Absolutely.
So it depends on the person, and that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because
Right.
everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
That's
it
not true, because I know
corrupted
some good
the
Caucasian
teachings
white men.
of Jesus,
And I know
they
some
gave
bad
us slavery.
Caucasian white men.
Okay, right,
so
correct.
look, check this
So that's
out.
the
This is
main
what I
point, but let's
listen.
keep everything respectful.
Listen. This is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state.
Now hold on. Before he land on what he's saying, when she just said, hey, as long as ain't no more dick sucking shit going on, we good. And they just talked about that, about the Christian stuff like that. Why did Corey just bring it back up? We trying to bring it down, big dog. But when you in your feelings, you can't get over that. I can't believe he just said that. But we trying to get past that.
And I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother.
Did you know what you was saying when he was kissing white man's ass? I'm a fair person, bro. I am. I know y'all probably gonna be like, hey, take it back. No, I'm not. I'm telling you what I see and what I'm hearing.
I apologize.
Okay.
He apologized. Let me write that down. Anton apologized. I got all this shit on paper on both ends. My bad, I got sloppy ass writing. Plus, I'm a little buzzed. But I'm just saying, I'm watching this shit, but when I'm seeing people make these reaction videos, I'm like, what the fuck did y'all watch? Do you just flat out hate Anton? And then I can say the same shit with people. Do y'all just flat out hate Corey? Both these niggas was wrong in certain ways, but I am gonna call it out for what it was. Corey started that shit. I got it all on paper. What Mark said, what Mark came from, what Mark and all that. You a sucker if you vote. Came from Corey first. He said, well, you ignorant if you don't vote. If you don't vote. That's Anton. Anton is putting a mirror in Corey's face. You are throwing out shit that you can't take yourself. So if you can't take it, if you can't dish it, or if you can't take it, don't dish it. It's really that simple. If you ain't ready to get punched in your face because you hit somebody with all your might and you thought that hurt, and that nigga said, really? Boom, and hit your ass with an up. You have to hit me that hard, bro. You hit him first.
Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically, but I have a switch.
I do too. And I'm a man, just like
I
you.
respect your switch. I respect your switch.
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad,
We
brother.
good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight.
Handshake. Now from right here, they should have went on with the show. Right here. The handshake, this paper should have been balled up, thrown in the garbage. But we ain't gonna act like we don't know what point started, what point. Come on, my nigga, stop this shit.
I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way that was brought up.
Why are you still talking about it? Y'all just shook each other's hands. Move on. Like I said, this show could have been lit if he would have just got off of that shit, man. But I can't tell that man how to respond, just like y'all can't tell Anton how to respond when he tell him to kiss ass. Well, you suck dick. We can't tell people how to respond.
You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
We good.
that when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying like I could get back straight. I could get back straight. We just when I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it
That nigga hand is shaking. Anton was right.
with my brothers.
But I don't want to say that's out of fear. He could just be an older guy and he probably got, who knows? But when you got that adrenaline going, your hands will shake. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know if Anton hands ain't shaking. He just probably got that good composure. He's just keeping his hand down. He can be shaking too. We don't know.
I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving. Once we have a disagreement and we
Have
get
a
it
drink
out
and
of our
smoke a
system.
blunt.
So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
What the fuck are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Are we all watching the same shit? They squashed it. It should have been over with right there.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying like,
You don't think telling him that he kissed white man's ass was a set off, Corey? We gotta be real, dog. I love Corey, man. I love Anton. Like I said, I've been rocking with Corey longer. So it's like, you ain't think what you said was out of pocket?
I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
Yes, he proved it, bro. You just said he kissed a white man's ass, which is homosexual. You ain't say kiss a white woman's ass. You said kiss a white man's ass. Then he said you suck black dick. You got offended to that, but you just said some shit that's offensive too. So Anton is right. The same shit that you triggered by, you do it to people.
You do, absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful.
Exactly. You don't get to pick what's disrespectful. You don't get to pick that. And I've seen a lot of niggas saying that he said kiss ass, he said suck dick. They're both equally disrespectful. They're on the same they're on the same sex body part. If a man got an ass or a dick, you invite them to his ass or his dick, that's gay, bro. Flat out.
Because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last
Go ahead,
part.
land.
But I get it. Because you don't know me. And I don't know you. So you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay.
What you gotta while smoking his blood. What you did, like he said, you got up at first, and then you put the microphone down. That is all body language of you ready to get in.
Well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize
That's true.
a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever.
True. Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying like I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, Like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying,
feel you.
there's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is
But you did it first, gang.
my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's that homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying,
true.
black man.
True.
That's all I'm
Listen.
saying.
That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
2 handshakes. Let it go now. And get to the conversation and the topics y'all had at hand.
It's simple as
I
that.
swear I don't want no drama,
No,
man.
I'm
My
with you.
life is good.
Mine's is too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm
man.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstandings that we as men can have. I think older black men like us need to make sure there are boundaries that
Corey is dragging it. I will say that he's dragging it.
simply can't be crossed when men are talking. And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary.
I'm not.
When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out my way not to call Willie D nigga because I look at him as a man.
I kick it with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't.
Now, Anton, I fuck with you just like I fuck with Corey. That is a lie. You do have boundaries. You say don't talk about nobody's kids, don't talk about nobody's wives, and some other stuff. So that's not true, gang. You do have boundaries. You do.
Care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Can I ask you a question? You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No.
This is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I don't wanna miss it.
They do
I
that
don't wanna
shit all
miss
the
it.
time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All of that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care.
Exactly. Do you know how many times women have called me sassy, gay, and all that shit? I didn't hop out the chair ready to break the bitch jaw. I'm like, you saying this shit because you upset. I move a certain way and you don't like it. And I'm not one of those niggas that bend down to your wheel or get on your knees. Oh, baby, please. No. I'm not going to get triggered by a motherfucker saying, that nigga broke. I'm not broke. He gay. I'm not gay. He sassy. I'm not sassy. I'm not going to get triggered by that. So I understand what AD is saying. Now, Corey, on the other hand, it's like, bro, I don't know. I don't want to say that shit is true, but they do say if you like say some gay shit to a dude and they ready to fight and they ready to go down about it, either they really ain't with that shit, or you might got a pass, or you might be hiding some shit. Now, I'm not saying that's what's going on with Corey, because I did put that first one in there. Some niggas really just don't play that shit. But it's like, bruh, if you're not gay, let it go. Like, I ain't gay, you just talking shit. But I did say that you kiss white man ass. So, you know, I don't know, man. I hated that this happened. I really wanted them to have a good show. Because I think they do got 2 different personalities and different outlooks on things. But if them 2 just could have got past this part, if Corey would have let it go, I think they would have had a lit ass show.
About is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something. Go ahead.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from. I don't give a fuck about that. My life, I could walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand.
So I don't
This is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I I encourage them to be themselves in the chat because this is a computer screen. But one thing I will say about this is to the youngsters especially, because they the ones who really don't know. I'm talking about 35 and under. When you in a man's face, you have to watch how you talk to them because face to face.
You walked up in Anton's face. He just talked all types of crazy.
Is a lot different than the computer. On the computer, I got motherfuckers
Let me Let me ask you a question.
This motherfuckers saying all kind of shit about me on the computer.
Let me ask you a question.
But if they in my face saying that to me,
Let me ask you a question.
it can go bad.
Why?
I'm not saying I'm not acting tough.
Hold on.
I'm not acting tough.
I'm asking you a real question. Why do you get triggered if somebody says that to you?
That's what I said. Like, either you honestly don't play that shit, you got something to hide, or some shit in your past.
Like, what is it in you that gets bothered by a switch?
Okay, so listen to me. Manhood is all we got left. You really got to understand this. Just give me a second to land on this.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
If we don't have our manhood, we ain't got nothing. So when a man walk up to you and say something flirtatious to you, when a man walk up to you and say something where he's challenging your manhood and things like that, trust me, I don't care how savage it may seem. When you dealing with a man, you can set a man off if you in his face and you saying things that are not. I'm not talking about somebody just saying anything. I'm talking about there are certain things, like I can't walk up to a man walking down the street with his wife, Anton, and say, man, your bitch thick. I'll be like, wait a minute. Of course, by me being older, the last thing I want is drama in the streets. But what I'm saying is you can't disrespect men face to face. You can do it online.
You disrespect Anton by saying he kissed white men's ass. And said that voting is for suckers. So he called everybody a sucker that vote. Then he was trying to tell you how can he shit on black people when he got over, what, 50 or 20? I think it was 50 employees. You clap like big deal, like that wasn't shit. That's a big deal, man. He employs probably majority black people and more women. But you just try to play it off. Like, come on, man. Like I said, I watched it.
Because it's easy to do it online.
Nope. See, that's where we disagree.
Okay, I want to hear this.
That's where we disagree. Because you got to keep the same energy across the board. You can't pick and choose when you can disrespect somebody and when you can't disrespect somebody, and then pick and choose when you're going to react to somebody disrespecting you. You wrong, bro. You wrong as two left shoes. You're wrong, bro. I fuck with you. I fuck with you because you are one of the most disrespectful, and stand on that shit.
But I want to understand what you're saying, Anton. You missed me. When you say you can't disrespect people with what? Make sure you explain that to me.
You got to keep the same energy across the board, bro.
I don't understand.
You can't say I'm going to disrespect you online, but then you can't do nothing in person.
Well, trust me.
That's not. No, you can't do that.
I'm not saying what you're wrong about. But listen, talking to somebody in person is different than talking to somebody online.
Now, I agree with them both on this. I agree, Anton, you need to keep the same energy. Whatever you said online, be ready for whatever fuck happens when we in person. But I do understand what Corey's saying. Like, if somebody say you a bitch in the comments or on the live, you can't really do nothing about that. But when you in my face, I got you. So I get what both of them are saying, but it's like both of y'all just said some disrespectful shit in each other's face. Nothing happened. And invitations was given. Nobody took it.
And if I'm so disrespectful, what do I do to be disrespectful online? Because you said I'm disrespectful online.
You just said out of your own mouth that you will be disrespectful online. It ain't even. Yes, you did. You just said that.
Disrespectful online?
You said you can disrespect. It's different if you disrespect somebody online versus doing it in real life.
No, I didn't say what I would do.
How is it different?
I said if somebody in the chat room is saying something disrespectful about me, I don't hold that against them because they're
What
typing.
about when you talking about real people?
What do you mean?
If you comment on somebody and you give your opinion on real people.
I don't want to go back and forth. I'm trying to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Do you hear
I
me when I
understand
say
what you're saying.
Whatever I say online, giving an opinion of something is different than if I
ain't
am.
talking about an opinion. I said disrespectful. How can how can you determine whether or not somebody feels disrespected?
Well, feelings is one thing, man.
You felt some type of way?
Yeah, because ain't nobody finna stand in front of my face and talk to me like they on my level when it comes to homosexuality. Like that'll start a war. That'll start a war.
We can agree to disagree. I think you're wrong, bro. I think I personally, I'm telling you directly, you're hypocritical.
Okay, well, you can say that. I don't think I'm gonna win that argument with you now. But what I am saying to you, Anton, is when you are talking to men face to face, trust me when I tell you this, man, it's different than online. Face to face. I'm the
same person in real life as I am online. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Anybody, listen, I go city to city. I'm not an online nigga, bro. Like, I create content online, but I really am out in every single city. I done visited almost every single state. I have real meetups in real life. I shake hands. I kick it with people in real life, and I go out there and kick it with the people. I'm not different online than I am in real life. People may think that because they may have never met me in real life, but I keep the same energy. I reciprocate. Or I'm willing to walk away unless it goes up. If it's gonna go up, then it's just gonna go up and we just gonna figure it out from there. But the fact of the matter is, I don't switch up.
See, I'm not
gonna talk about you online. Hold on. I'm not gonna talk about you online. And then when I see you in real life, I'm gonna be like, man, you know I'm just playing. I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah, but
either I fuck with you or I don't.
But see, that's just one scenario, Anton. What I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying to you. I ain't saying it to offset what you just said.
This argument is just fucking pointless, bro. Y'all shook hands twice, and y'all should let it go and got to something else. But like I said, Corey just kept it going, bro. Like y'all could have had a great fucking show, man. Y'all could have. If y'all got to talking and just kept the personal shit and the messed up words out of it, y'all probably would have came to a common ground, disagreed, common ground. Y'all would be like, you know what, this person ain't. It could have went that way, but it's two men at the end of the day. You know, we men ain't backing down from each other. You bleed, I bleed too, type shit. And it's just two egos and two different personalities that clash. And Corey is saying he not really on a Democratic plantation, but it's like you kind of he there. You know, and he really ain't with the whole backdoory and stuff and all that. But you know, that's mainly on the Democratic thing. Yes, there are Republicans and conservatives that are gay. That is a fact. But we ain't gonna act like what's the party for them though. So it's the left.
Say it. I'm trying to talk to you now.
And I'm not a tough guy either.
I'm not either.
I'm not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy. I don't even want to perpetrate like I'm a tough guy. But what I'm saying is, when men stand between each other, there is energy that is being transferred.
You just can't let it go, bro.
Trust me. When men disrespect each other face to face, motherfuckers can die.
I agree.
That's why when I'm talking to a man, especially face to face, I try to make sure I don't go over the line. And if I ever go over the line, I can apologize.
Is what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, and I
think he ever apologized. I don't think he ever apologized. He said he would apologize, but did you apologize to Anton? He apologized to you. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't think everybody watching the whole thing.
I agree with you.
Right.
Why is it only face to face? That's where we disagree at.
Well, anything I said, I will say in the face of a man that I said it about.
All right, well, that's
cool. I don't go there to try to. I don't have to shock jock, even though that's something that people say easily. Oh, he's shock jocking. No. Anything I've said about anybody, I will say right to them if they standing in front of me. And I would like for somebody to research the internet on things I've said and show me that I wouldn't say something to somebody if they were standing there. The only thing I said I wouldn't say to somebody if they were standing there, because I saw Charles Barkley in the airport one day. And I realized how big he was when I saw him in the airport. Now, I've said things about Charles Barkley. If he was standing in front of me and he said, say that shit now, I'll be like, we black, man. Come on, let's calm down. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only one.
You know what the problem with this show today is? We got to do a part 2. Because we ain't.
You see, this Anton trying to make amends even further. So we gotta do a part 2.
talked about none of the shit that we supposed to talk about.
That's why, because we can't say dick sucking in front of each other, brother.
Notice how he's still stuck on that. Is anybody seeing what really sabotaged this shit right here? It was more of Corey, man. Like I said, I was rocking with Corey before Anton. And I'm not taking a side here. I'm really explaining what's going on here. I'm not one-sided. Everybody else I've been seeing has been one-sided. Not everybody. There's been some people who've been talking like me, like, well, you know, this and that. Yeah, we level-headed. We saying like, all right, you said some fuck shit, but you said some fuck shit. You wildin'. That ain't true. So both of them had some shit going on, but I'm talking about why the show couldn't go forward and how it started in the first place. It was Corey Holcomb all day.
Well, I know that now, right? I get it.
And I appreciate you for giving me that, because that's the, I forget I'm still Corey, because I don't live a life of getting into it with people. I really don't.
No, Corey, you pick on people that you think ain't gonna respond to you.
Now, give me an example.
Corey, you pick your targets based off of what you think they ain't gonna do. And that's why you feel comfortable saying some of the wild shit that you say.
And this is what Anton was saying earlier. I was watching this live, that he played chess and not checkers. Anton was predicting this shit would happen before he even went up. This dude was mentally prepared, because they both been taking jabs at each other over the years. That's why I'm like, why are them two? I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's something for 2026. They go squash it. Excuse me. And, you know, they going to get to the bag together. Wrong. And see, everything was cool until he brought up, all right, we could have did part 2, but you can't say no dick sucking shit. Now you done set off Anton again. Now, this is happening.
Online.
But I asked you this, and I'm going to ask you again.
I'm not going to say
Give
no
me
names.
an example.
No, I'm not going to say no names.
You can't give an example.
No, I can.
Will
but
you please
because
give me an
because I don't want to implement nobody into this that
I'll see.
You know that'll be bad. That's not a good thing.
Well, do you understand by you saying that?
I like to speak from my own perspective.
It sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real, and you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick your targets
I pick on people
carefully,
and I said, give me an example.
You pick your targets carefully, very carefully.
So you can't give me an example?
Because
that's the third time.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
You tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about him?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But
there should be some respect there. Like, yeah, you got me.
Now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit on a regular motherfucker. You know that Dave Chappelle's last Netflix special was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so you pick and choose your targets carefully.
You see, I didn't want the smoke.
No, because you didn't want the you didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special, because I'm not gonna lie. It's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about him. Hot trash. No jokes. In the future, when people watch it, that don't know him like we know him now in this culture, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what?
I
can live with that. I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying I think that was kind of. You found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. But they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn.
No. You asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to.
He did say that. He said, man, I don't want to put no names and drag them into it, but Corey kept. Now, this the shit you're getting into. Like, come on, man. Like, everybody got to understand what's going on. Like, that's why I question people when I was watch people shit. I'm like, did they actually watch this whole damn thing?
To do that.
Okay.
Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me can I respond
Because
to that?
Darlene is real chill and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see,
Well,
I
you don't cut me off.
I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement, I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them.
Okay.
You big bro.
Okay, so let me say this since you brought up Darlene and Craig. Let me say this. You don't know our relationship. But
I know what I
can't. I'm doing more
talking
teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship.
Hey, man, it's 2026. I'm going to tell you, since 2022, I don't give a fuck about no street shit. I don't know why y'all niggas like to say that to us when we having a talk. Is that a intimidation thing? Is this to prove that you're a bigger dog? We got that shit got to stop too. That where you from, the city you from, the hood you from. Nope, nobody cares. Are we fighting or not? That's not gonna change the outcome of this fight. It's not, or this shootout, whatever the fuck is gonna be. It's not gonna change that. So why even bring it up? Like, we getting to it or not?
I'm listening.
Maybe
I'll say
maybe the
I'm wrong,
reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about
you speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on it.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay, I'm observe.
You don't know my relationship with this.
You saying you trying to teach Anton something, but when he was trying to teach you something with the pads, you kept. It's nobody seeing this, man. That's why he's saying he a hypocrite. Everything he's saying that he don't like, he do it, but when it happened to him, it's a problem. Corey, what's going on, big bro? Because I didn't lose no respect. Let me make that clear. I didn't lose no respect for Corey Holcomb over this situation. I just know I learned something new from both people. I didn't know Anton was going to pop it off like that. Like, oh, shit. He got security. He's a celebrity. He's a millionaire. He's supposed to have security. Came with, his security and a girl. Corey got a whole building, probably. Maybe if it's not a whole building, he still outnumbers Anton. That's his city. Current city. He's from Chicago, but the excuses I'm hearing while Anton bucked up, it's like, man, if y'all don't stop it, because we pretty sure that there is them all in the building. Anton bodyguard probably got one. Corey's people, they got sums with an S, guns with an S. Like, stop it, bro. It was just a man moment. That nigga ain't back down. They was ready to go, but he ain't go nowhere.
Woman, you don't know. So when you see it online and speak on what you see online, you can't really speak from factual things that are happening in the world, Anton.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, and with Craig, I don't know why motherfuckers say Craig don't have a backbone around me. Because one thing I say that Craig beat most motherfuckers' ass I know. I see motherfuckers.
What do you say? What does him have to beat people's ass have to do with anything? He say he don't challenge you on your sight on things. He beat people's ass. I don't get it. This whole thing just had me blown away.
Motherfuckers don't be fighting Craig. I see motherfuckers don't run up on him with that bullshit quick. The motherfuckers who I seen ran up on Craig way bigger than Craig. So the obvious needs to be said because I believe that there's a lot of people who don't know the obvious, and I can't teach you that in an episode. But I'm saying, like, if you ever see me around any woman, Anton, if you see me around any woman, trust me, dude's been paid, homie. And I can't say it no other way better than that. Dude's been paid. That might not be something you will catch. I'm saying this for the streets. Dude's.
You saying that Anton not a street nigga, so that's a jab. I should tally that on there. That's disrespect. But Anton a smart nigga. He catching everything you saying, whether you trying to put it in a slick jab or a little metaphor or a double entendre. He like, nigga, I'm catching everything you saying right now.
Been paid, homie. Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't be around just anybody. I can't let any type of woman just come with me and be connected to me in no way. I don't like that. If you around me, it's a reason you around me. And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I could graduate you to that next level of the conversation. And it ain't no disrespect to you. But
the fact that you said it ain't no disrespect, it was disrespect. I'm going to say this, and my mama taught me, love you, mama. She said if a person has to say no offense before they say something, they about to say something offensive as fuck. No disrespect. You about to say, if you got to say that before you say what you about to say, you know it was disrespectful.
I'm saying, like, you see somebody around me, oh, I ain't just got anybody around me. Dude's been paid, homie. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't saying that tough either. I'm just trying to say it in a way where I hope you can understand. Yeah. Okay. So anybody around me, dude's been paid. I don't let anybody around me. If you around me and dudes ain't been paid, I'm trying to get away from you.
He's saying that because Anton came with a chick.
Because I don't know you. And ain't no dudes been paid, so I don't know you. I don't know you.
And we spoke right.
So you saying that because you want to let the girl on the show. I don't know you. Ain't no dudes been paid. So he brought that girl thing up. If this women around me is because he know because Anton got a girl. These is all jabs. I can write that on the paper. Jabs. Oh, you ain't a street nigga. I can't get you to this level to what I'm saying. Saying you ain't street. You a nerd. That's a mark. Oh, and the girl around me pay dues. I don't know her. I'm saying that because he got a girl around him. Boom. And why you know what? Man.
For the show,
question for Anton.
So.
What happened?
No, I'm not talking about.
No, I understand.
You
I
get me?
I got that. I got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak up or challenge him on anything or tell him, look, I don't agree with that or what have you, I won't keep delving into it because I don't see the point, because I know at a certain point with men like you at your age, there's not going to be any change. So why?
Boom. I agree with Darlene. Some people, it's pointless to argue with them because they point is they point and you're not going to change it. Just like when these two just shook hands, that shit should have been over with. But Corey is the type of nigga that keep it dragging. I don't know if he had something to drink that night. I'm not insinuating that. I'm not saying that. He just might be really emotional and real, he got real deep feelings about that. But at the same time, with all the gay shit, you said that to that nigga. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even bother with it. I just, I might say, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then if they want to continue, I'm not for it.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just don't like, I don't do that. I got way more important fish to fry in that. And I thought, I'm not going to change this man's mind on stuff, so I just don't even bother. That's it.
But another.
Shout out to Darlene. And I'm not doing this episode to change anybody's mind either. I'm just putting my 4 cents in it. People say 2 cents. I say folks. I'm from the folks. It's an inside joke. But I'm just saying I put my 4 cents in it because it's like everybody talking about it and it's like, what's going on here? I'm seeing people speaking about the situation with feelings because they don't like Anton and one don't like Corey or either or. Y'all responses are because you don't like these niggas. And it's more proof because motherfuckers say, and I don't like Anton. I don't like Corey. They say it in their videos when they expound on the situation. Like, okay, you're saying this because you don't like this nigga. So finally somebody called this nigga Anton out. Like, okay, did you see everything? Because you would have seen, like, all right, even though you don't rock with this person, you could have been like, all right, yeah. I don't like this nigga, but he is kind of right on this situation. Like, you know.
The thing about the ladies, since we talking about this, see, whenever I see a woman with a man, most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself,
you dry snitching right here. Ain't that's like one of the man codes top 3, top 2. Hey man, we don't expose each other's family. We don't do shit like that. Even if we enemies, like I'm not gonna fuck that up. I'm not gonna do that. People don't wish to mess up people's family or wish prison on niggas. They don't do that. Now the niggas will do something worse than that, wish you die. They will do that. But some niggas don't even do that. But that's top 3. You don't wish death. You don't mess up nobody's family. And you don't wish penitentiaries on niggas. You don't do that. So why are you saying this? You out of ammunition at this point.
what is this fuck shit? Why is this motherfucker in the streets with you? That's how I feel about life.
He talking about the girl that Anton came with. So this is why this shit is, it never was squashed. Even with the handshakes, Corey just kept going, man.
Life. So I'm saying, like, that might be a prejudice that I have. I can admit, if a woman is in the streets with a man, fuck is this?
Why? Why do you care about that? Why is that meaningful to you?
No, it's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
You mean like checking you?
not checking me, brother. I'm saying, like, if a man has a woman with him,
Okay.
and you know what I'm saying, it's not his wife, I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten.
So that's why you didn't let the girl on the show. Gotcha. So if everybody was wondering, I think he had Molly with him. Was it Molly? No, it wasn't Molly. I forgot the other girl name, man. Mika. That's her name. Sorry, no disrespect to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm high and I'm drunk. And so, no, just rocking out. But I think he had Mika with him. And they cool like that. They all be on the panel. They like, they network together. They get that bread. They cool. They damn near like family. And Anton's wife know about the chick. So I feel like, what are you doing right here, Corey? You shouldn't be doing this at all. That's just man code, period.
Older and wiser. Like, if a man got a woman with him and he say, hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so-and-so, so-and-so. It makes me say, okay, this is his lady. That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman, and all like this, whatever, and
See, all this shit right here is just pissing off Anton more and more. I don't think people watch this whole thing. Because Corey is straight jabbing at him. He talking to Anton indirectly.
this bitch ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is this sucker shit? Especially.
So you called the girl a bitch. This bitch and what you got going on is sucker shit. Da da da. He's straight jabbing at Anton, man. Just watch it.
If it's imposed in any way. That's what I'm saying, G. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because you ain't finna act like you ain't smart. You smart than a motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if somebody,
Wow.
if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the time,
I don't know what he's talking about.
If somebody actually walks in and takes the time to introduce you to somebody, that's being imposed on. I'm like, uh-oh.
There's people in the
That's
chat
how
say,
I
what
see
is
it.
Corey talking about? All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm like,
uninitiated.
Don't introduce me to, especially if I know that person. or
That's how I believe that.
This is what I know.
I
This is
think
what
you're
I am.
putting me- that
This
may-
is, I admit that I am a C student.
in what?
In
like,
life and everything.
Okay.
In school and everything. I'm a C student. So the way I
So that's what I'm doing with Anton saying. I'm dumbing it down for niggas. I haven't been putting in tally marks. Corey got so many more tally marks I ain't even at him. He has more than fucking Anton. I can tell you that much.
like to do it is I like for people to break it down to me like a C student.
And he's still calm
help
about
me
it.
to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me.
Right.
That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you said that, but see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Why not?
I don't got time to talk to kids. My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children to do what's right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
So you're one of those do what I say, not what I do?
No.
I said do what's right.
Let me tell you what my translation of that is. This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it, because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables, because then I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. Now, I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about, but I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument.
Oh, this is what he mean by he plays chess, not checkers. Everything Corey trying to do, AD is like unfolding that shit. Like, I know what you're doing right now, so go ahead, stand on it. Pretty much is what he's saying. Go ahead and stand all the way on it. Bring it down to me like I'm a child. Say what you trying to say. Oh, I don't talk to kids. Come on, Corey. Like, go ahead. Yo, this show already messy as shit, so you might as well just go all the way with it.
So that's what I stand on.
But
that's why I say break it down to me like a C student, so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about, so that we all can understand it, because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So
That's
look,
what the
you
OGs
said.
do. They teach, right?
You said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me,
Why
you said
is
it.
Phil laughing?
Phil's silly. He's silly.
Look,
Really
you know
trying
what?
to look. It was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional.
Bullshit. You been jabbing at this, man. Man, stop it. And this where I kind of look at Corey different. Like I said, I lost no respect, but I just looked at Corey a lot different than I've been looking at him. Like, oh, nigga, what we doing here? What we doing here? Like I said, I still love both these niggas. I'm going to still watch 5150. I'm still going to watch Anton and all his shit. I'm going to rock with them both. But I just learned shit about both these niggas. I ain't know Anton was willing to let's go outside. Like, oh shit, you on that type of time? I thought you would just talk and we ain't gonna get physical. I'll take you to court type shit and I'll sue you. I'm fucking up them pockets. So when he invited the nigga outside, I'm like, oh. But Corey is like, I thought he was like, I'm punching on you, I'm stomping on you. We raw, cut, and unfiltered. And like he said, that Anton earlier was dancing around a white man shit. You dancing around what you trying to say to Anton. Are we watching the same shit? Are we listening to the same shit? Are we?
We trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing, how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing, how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
Anton knew this shit was going. He knew it was going the whole time. He knew he was attacking me about this girl ain't my wife. Why you with her? He trying to put me on blast. But he don't know how Anton's wife set up or life set up. Anton's wife know about everything that's going on in his life. For what I hear when he pick up the phone and talk on the live, like I said, I'm a fan of both these niggas, man. So I watch all their moves.
Funny, man. You
not gonna have
funny.
me back on the show.
If I wasn't gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that.
That's
when
cap.
I caught myself, I was like,
You know what I'm doing right?
That's cap, because if you was on that, bro, you would have let that shit go. You kept bringing it up. It's about two men. I want everybody to watch this. Two men can't. Y'all done shook hands twice. If y'all was go work, y'all done went on here and broke the TV, broke the table and the microphones. And Anton was like, nigga, we just take it outside. We ain't got to give people a free show. We about to do some pay-per-view shit. Only the people who here go witness it. So it's like, bro, come on.
Now,
don't know that
Phil,
he
I'm putting
did
pressure on him to get me back on the show.
but it ain't working
By
that.
saying that he not going, because
It ain't gonna work like that. But I'm saying,
Corey don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
What? I think it's
wait, what Corey don't
listen.
like? Why you talking to that man over there? I'm sitting right here.
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Them the games where niggas get into fights. I'm telling you, this is how it jump off. But go ahead.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show because Corey is not having fun right now. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows.
And it was. Besides Aries Spears getting punched on by, I think his name's Zoe, this topped it right here. The only thing that was missing was the punches. Zoe then taught that nigga Aries Spears to death. He did. He said he got, them niggas got down right there. I won't say they got down. Aries Spears got hit right there. One note, let's go outside or say it one more time. He took them glasses off. Ming, 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 ming. You know what I'm saying? That was it.
But he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy.
He said Corey is in his feelings. It's true. That's why I said we have one logical person here, one in his feelings. That's when I knew it was two different types of niggas. When I seen these reaction videos, seen these comments, I always knew it, but I didn't know it. Like the beta male and the alpha, then came the omega, then the sigma. I won't even say it's even two. It's like 6 different types of niggas here. But these two is street nigga and feelings, because most street niggas operate off their feelings. That's why they in prison now. They in jail. You know what I'm saying? Because they couldn't control. Like, I just gotta fuck this nigga up instead of being logical. Like, if I fuck this nigga up, I ain't gonna be able to see my kids, my girl, none of that. He operated off his feelings. Most street niggas do operate out their feelings. That's true. The logical men, they play chess. If I do this gonna happen, then this gonna happen. Like, logical people be trying to be like 20, 30, 50 steps ahead. Oh shit, like if I do this, this. That's what happened with this nigga. Anton knew Corey's gonna try some funny shit. Or the shit was gonna go left. He had a full-scale plan how to handle it. It's just crazy. I'm not trying to say who won a battle, who a hoe, who a bitch, or none of that shit. I'm saying why this show went left. Let me make that abundantly clear. What this whole thing was about. This shit went left because of Corey, man. He let the ego get the best of him. You know, he just wanted to dominate on his feelings and how he felt about situations. They didn't want to hear how he felt and feel like black people was getting attacked. It's just too much. It's so much shit that I noticed when I was watching this video. But AD ain't no hoe. He ain't gonna let you talk to him any kind of way or say whatever you go say. He got something back for you. I wish this would have turned out different. I would have loved to see a part 2. I want them. Me personally, I don't want this to go past fucking April. I hope they can squash this shit. Because both of these niggas are big on the internet. Both of them. We don't need to start 2026 like this. We don't. But like I said, I made the video to like really show it in real time and stop it and pause it. Like, this why this happened. This why this was said. This why this happened. This why this was said. Like, versus everybody watching fucking clips. That ain't gonna work, bro.
He seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open a door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what.
That's why niggas are saying it's 3 reasons niggas get triggered off that. Either you really passionate about that, you got a pass, or you hiding something. He do get triggered off a lot of homosexual shit. He does.
I'm saying, like, if
When did
I'm gonna try to
when did the
explain.
conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. Because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it. I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe, look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is, if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
You the one that's talking in riddles. I'm
you
talking
ain't never
straight
been.
Boom, he talking in riddles. You are. You just tell me something. If a man come here with a girl that's not his wife, that's a riddle versus just ask it, AD, hey, who was this girl you here with? Overall, all that sucker shit, because that's man code. You ain't supposed to be putting that shit on blast or nothing like that. You supposed to be like, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and we go. Are y'all watching the same shit and hearing what I'm hearing? That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of y'all niggas is talking off a clip, man. You gotta watch the whole show.
Jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I
Why
could
would I ever go to
tell.
jail?
I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope. Nope.
What the fuck was that? I could tell you we never been to jail. I could tell. You ever been to jail? No, I haven't. What the fuck was that? Now, I didn't like that. I'm sorry. That's why I started looking at Corey a little. What the fuck was that, Corey? Let's rewind that. Let's rewind that one more time.
Who play in riddles and stuff like that? I'm telling you,
You the one that's talking in riddles. I'm
you
talking
ain't never been to
straight
jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I
Why
could
would ever go to
tell.
jail?
I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope.
So,
Nope.
So what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't
who
think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
I see.
The fuck is we
well,
talking
you can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but I'm saying
never going to jail, bro.
Well, okay.
I don't even have that in, dog. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. I don't
hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized, that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of those.
And he talking down on him again, man. That's another mark on the paper. What? Corey got 4 more marks I didn't even write down on this shit that I didn't even write down.
Smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process.
Are you trying to say it's big dog shit is a trophy to have went to jail or prison? What the fuck are we talking about here, bruh? I've been to jail twice. I don't feel like I'm tough because I went there. The fuck, I was around the wrong niggas at the wrong time, and I got drunk one time, public intoxication, I got put in the cell. Have I ever been to prison? Hell no. That ain't no flex. I'm in here with knives and toothbrushes and trying my best not to get fucked. The fuck come on, man. We gotta stop glorifying that shit. Prison and I'm just over that.
Says for them, but they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here. Anton, I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me. Now that I've
see, he's saying it again. He won't let that shit go, man. If you felt that way, like Anton, just leave my show, bro. Like, you crossed the line and this could get violent or it could go left or whatever. So just leave the show. You never was over it 20 minutes ago into this video. You should have just told Anton, like, let's go ahead and just cancel this shit. This shit ain't gonna work out. You said something I can't get over. I don't give a fuck how many fake handshakes I get. I can't get over this. So just go ahead and leave the show, bro. That could have been it.
been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other, because men can go to war over misunderstandings.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's
Anton, play chess, not checkers. He been doing every shot you've been throwing at him. That's why he going hard the way he going hard. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we watching the same video, man.
It's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
So you
I
threaten me
understand
with war?
everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what
there
I've been
it
playing
is.
my entire life. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it. And I triggered
Maybe.
you.
This nigga calculated. He is. Leave AD alone, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I wouldn't fuck with him. I don't give a fuck if I had more money than the nigga. I'm leaving that nigga alone, bro. Because niggas that play chess, like, I watched the YouTube video on chess and it is ugly. I'm like, this game is fucking crazy. Like, but you putting it into a human's mind and how they operate with humans, fuck the board. They doing it in real life, and it's like, leave those niggas alone, man. And I'm not saying that somebody probably could take AD down in a fucking debate or whatever. I'm not saying he invincible, but I'm just saying this nigga cold at what he do, man. I'm giving respect. And Corey is cold with the hood code and all that shit. You know, if niggas is on that, he cold at that shit. He the big dog. But when it get to clashing, and you got feelings and brain cells, the brain always gonna win, man. I gotta tell you that.
Maybe, but I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play,
Them all
especially
threats.
if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was gonna happen like that
All
fast.
threats.
That's why out here, I try to walk under the code. There's a
No, you
code
don't.
out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you
that
say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking
No.
about? to
You're a
me?
hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it
I
comes.
believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code,
I don't understand what you're saying.
because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men.
That come back up. See? Oh man.
This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like the
about
chat.
everything but himself
No.
and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out
he
to
ain't
the
shit on
shout out-
Caucasian males.
Shout out to
and
the
he
chat.
ain't shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Now,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To
Well,
your
be
face.
careful.
To
Be
your face.
Be
Shout out-
careful
shout-
shitting on me because
shout
I
out
feel
to
like
the
you
chat.
talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm
well,
telling
be
you.
careful.
I'm telling you.
You
that,
shitted on me to my face, but that shit will
Corey,
lead to some
will
danger.
we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk. I got security. You got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't got
shit.
security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
It's still technically your security. If somebody try to put hands on you, they probably gonna jump in and try to protect you. Security. Just not a title or whatever the fuck you need in it.
gotta hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm
you're
not
even
talking tough.
guy.
I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You
easily
said you
triggered?
disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it
You
was all
said that I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt.
When you said the S&D of people, and you said it hit differs when you in somebody's face and in real life. So that's what Anton Daniels is saying. Like, you said that, so fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I disrespected you to your face. Hold on, but you did say it. As we watching the same shit, that's all I can say. Man, I hate that this happened. I hate that this happened. But like I said, I gotta speak on shit when I see it in real time. Like, I'm watching this. I see everything that happened. I hope they can get past this and make a part 2. Real talk. I like both these niggas. I hate that this happened. I didn't like when Jeezy and Gucci was beefing. I didn't like when Game and 50 was beefing. It's just some niggas I don't want to see go head to head. And this shit happened. I'm like, shit. I don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with both of y'all. Like, and it just puts you in a place. But like I said, I'm equal, man. I called out Anton on his shit. I'm calling out Corey on his shit.
Is that not what you said?
Homie.
You said that out of your mouth.
Homie,
and so I apologized when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason you said you
But you still
disrespected me in
triggered by
my
it
face
because you don't accept the apology because
you
you
still talk
feel
about
some type of
everybody
way.
else except yourself and
No,
white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended? We
You
chopped
still
it up
talk about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right. See what I'm
I'll be
saying?
around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings.
I'm
It's
not
probably
talking about
better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the
hypocritical.
point.
You hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
No, you hypocritical.
Just gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm out the jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical,
bitch ass the
and
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your
All fighting words. So at this point, Anton like, fuck it, let me go ahead.
bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your fuck on. And did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical,
bitch ass the
and
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga. Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit.
So he just pretty much confirmed that Anton was there with 2 people. Corey probably there with way more people. Oh, I hate that this happened, man.
To do. Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on.
Why are you doing that?
Remember
Don't do
I told
that.
you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch.
You don't do that, man. That's God code. I think every nigga in my comments that's about to talk crazy, we all can agree on that. Like we don't do that. We all know we don't do that.
Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga. Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to. Cake ass nigga.
Oh man, this shit is just crazy. Corey, you brag about giving bitches $100, $200, $300. You tricking, man. Hey man, is it done yet?
And go get you a bodyguard, cause the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door.
And that's why everybody's saying niggas really didn't want to fight. So what was all the jumping in the face and then putting the mic down? And then, okay, the opportunity is there. He walked off. Hey, man, they put on the save screen, put on the standby, or we'll be right back soon. Go outside and bang with him. Go ahead and get on out the way. But you said I ain't finna go out there. So a lot of people was like, well, you didn't want to do it the whole time. I know Anton didn't want to fight. Neither one of y'all really wanted to fight. Like I said, it's all good. It was entertaining and disappointing at the same time for me, because I like both y'all niggas, man. I hate that shit. Like, damn, man. Like, y'all could have did the beef shit, and after y'all shook them y'all hands, y'all could have just went in the right direction. But egos could get put down. But I'm out of here. This about to be a long ass video. I should have told y'all from the jump. I might put that in my title. If you don't have time, don't watch. Probably put in the description because it's a long one, man. Don't be in my comments talking crazy. Let's keep it respectful and shit like that. It's just, like I said, I wanted to talk while I actually watched the video versus the clip. Because there's a lot of people that probably have not even seen where I started and where I'm ending out. That's how this... In conclusion... I'm high. I messed up. Corey did a lot in this show, man. Anton did his thing, but it was a lot of ping ponging. Corey was wilding the most. And that's why everything went left. But make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the comments. Keep it respectful. We can talk. We can disagree and agree. I ain't saying agree with me or nothing like that. What was your thoughts? Who you think was in the wrong? I'm not about to say who y'all think would have won in a fight. I don't care about that. I'm glad they didn't fight because it just would have just made us look fucking crazy, and then would have made their image look crazy on the internet. So yeah, and even if they did fight, I hope it would have been all camp. I'll catch y'all later.